Mojo! Welcome to another Mojo moment. We're going to focus on homeostasis for this video and perform a bit of our Mojo memorization magic. It's all about your visual memory, so you really need to see the scenes of this story clearly in your head. You ready? Homeostasis maintains optimum conditions in a cell or organism so it can respond to internal and external change. Imagine you're planning to move out of your home into a flat, so you visit your local estate agent. In your head, you have a clear idea of what you're looking for: homely old spaces. When the agent asks what you mean by that, you reply, "I want to be able to maintain optimal conditions in my flat, so things are just as warm and dry as I want them to be, no matter what internal or external changes take place to the weather," and so on. So to stick this in your long-term visual memory, you need to picture yourself asking an estate agent for a homely old space where you have exactly the conditions you want, no matter what happens in or around your flat. Homeostasis maintains optimal conditions for enzyme action and all cell functions. The estate agent hands you a brochure for a flat, but the pictures show it's covered in wet, smelly, green slime. You're not happy. "I don't want that. I want you to end slime in the flats you show me." "I'm sorry," she says. "I felt I had to try to sell you that one. It's called the estate agent sell function. We're so programmed to sell that we just have to try and sell you anything." So can you clearly visualize holding a brochure with pictures of green slime and the estate agent saying she had to try? It's her inbuilt sell function. The human body can control body temperature, water levels, and blood glucose concentration. You never liked estate agents, and the cell function response makes you angry. You don't like getting angry because, to be honest, it does silly things to you. You feel your temperature rising, your eyes start to water, and your nose starts to drip snot that is just like glue. And then it all starts to bleed down your front. You end up with bloody glue clothes. Can you picture yourself as you rather embarrassingly get too hot, start to water at the eyes, and get bloody glue clothes? These automatic control systems may involve nervous responses or chemical responses. Not surprisingly, the agent has two reactions to your sudden, strange physical responses. One, she looks pretty nervous. Two, to prevent you getting anywhere near her, she gets out a can of pepper spray. This is a chemical response. It is very nasty when it's sprayed in your face. Picture in your mind the agent looking nervous and putting a chemical spray at your face. All control systems include cells called receptors which detect stimuli. The estate agent is about to spray you when, out of nowhere, Doctor Who's time machine, the TARDIS, appears. It fills the whole reception. Out steps the Doctor, tapping her mobile phone. It's got no reception. She spots you and gives you a warm reception. Is that enough references to reception to prompt you to remember it sounds like receptors? That's when you notice that behind the Doctor is a tiny little mule. It's a little muley. Yes, it's a time muley. Sorry, that's as close to stimuli as we could get. So picture Doctor Who with poor phone reception in the reception and a little time muley. Control systems include coordination centres, such as the brain, spinal cord and pancreas, that receive and process information from receptors. You watch as the little time muley tries to walk after the Doctor, but it's completely uncoordinated. It keeps falling over. It gets its little hooves mixed up in the cord for the estate agent's phone. It's one of those spiral cords for landline phones. In a complete tangle, the time muley trips over, landing heavily on its head, jarring its brain. A frying pan falls from a shelf onto its head so hard it bends the pan. There's a crease in the pan. It's a pan crease. So think of an uncoordinated little muley, tripping in a spiral cord, banging its brain hard, and forming a pan crease. Control systems include effectors, glands, or muscles, which bring about responses to restore optimum levels. What is lacking in the estate agents at that precise moment is some sort of system of control. As you watch in shock, An oar from a rowing boat hanging on the wall starts to wobble and come loose. It glands, get it? Glands, with a loud slap on the time muley's backside. Fortunately, it's a fake oar. Remind you of a Fector? It's made of polystyrene, so no harm done. You are so relieved that you slump down in a chair exhausted. Your muscles have gone all weak, utterly drained of energy by all the stress. So can you picture the lack of control in the estate agents, a fake oar, glanding on the little time muley, and your muscles drained of all energy? And that brings you to the end of what you need to know about homeostasis. Check out the quiz and the worksheet. If you just want to focus on the story, try the Mojo Minute video below. Come and watch this video again when we email you to fix it in your brain. But until next time, thanks for using your imagination.